I've got a bit of a problem in my workshop, and that is that I've just got stuff everywhere. All the shelves are getting full. I've got bits and bobs, and a lot of it is because people have started giving me things, which I'm very grateful for, by the way. But I need a better way of storing things rather than just leaving everything out on the bench and then having to move it every time I want to do something. So what I'm going to do is build a French Cleat storage system. And for that, we need a couple of things. We need a wall, which we have here. We need some ply to cut down into strips, which we have here. And then we need all the little attachments that go onto it to hold the different tools, but that will come in time once I've figured out what I'm actually doing. The other thing we need is on my wall here, we've got a decent amount of room, but the brickwork, as you can imagine, it isn't perfect. And if you're putting the cleats on there, you want things to kind of line up properly, and there's a few sort of imperfections, and I've got a strap down here. So what I think I need to do is line the wall first somehow, and for that I've got a sheet of OSB which I'm going to cut to the size, and I'll do a notch out so that it sits over the strap, so that it will be flat against the wall and you won't really read this at all. So I bought myself this awesome new dust extractor for the garage, but just obviously forgot to use it, look. Okay, so where are we at? Right, let's move this. So, combination of the router and a bit of the old chisel action. We've managed to get a nice, smooth, clean, fairly level. Might just have to go over a few bits again with the chisel. But look, that's a good little channel there, and that is what's going to go over the strap on the wall. So the next job is to get this all cleaned down, get it swept away, hoovered up, get rid of all the rubbish, and then we will put some drill holes through the board, and do you know what, I might paint it. We'll come back to that, hold that thought, but we'll get it marked up and get it fixed on the wall. So that's the next job. Doing this by yourself and trying to keep everything level and hold everything and reach the tools and not bash yourself up in the process, it's blooming difficult, honestly. You know what, I'm going to do this and it might be time for a tea break, I think. Shouldn't be getting stressed out doing your hobby, should you? I had a big brain idea at this point because I was struggling to hold it up. I thought I'd get the ratchet straps, strap them around the rafters and see if I could hold it up that way. In your face, board. Got one in, look. Well, one anyway. I've just got 7 more to do now and try and keep it level. So that's all of them in now, all the screws. I've got 11 on it. Looks bang on. Next thing, get these ratchet straps off and hope that I've not fastened them in somehow. And then I'll have that cup of tea that I was on about. Okay, so whilst I'm going to stand here and watch some paint dry, if you've enjoyed what you're watching, why don't you hit like and subscribe? I'd really appreciate that. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, all the kit that I've used today, I've put some affiliate links in the description. If you want any of that kit, just click on that and that will just help me out to do some more projects. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is rip this sheet of ply down into the cleats themselves. I've got, this ply measures 600 deep. This is a bit of scrap that I got from a mate up the road. And I'm going to make the cleats 100 mil deep. because I think maybe because that's the kind of math that I can even do in my head. I get 6 strips out of it, 100mm deep. I don't know whether it has any significance, but I think that will do actually. So I'm just going to mark up now, just kind of divide it up, and then with the circular saw I'll just rip some lengths off of it now, and then we'll see if they're any good, because there are actually a few holes and dented edges and stuff. So anyway, we'll cut them down and then we'll see whether they will actually give us what we need, and if not, we'll have to go and buy something, won't we? But yeah, let's do that. Well, there we go then. We've got 6 here on cut, and what I'm going to do, I'm only joking. Whew. Can't hear what I'm saying, can you? Right, so that's 6 of them cut, and they're going to go on the wall like that, aren't they? Spaced 100mm apart, because this is 1200 high altogether, if I've cut it right. That's it. So 6 of these cut. The next job is get my table saw out and get that set up, and because what we need to do is take a 45-degree chamfer off the end like that. That side gets fixed back against the wall, and then the cleats drop down on top and lock in that way. And then because it's kind of it's a little bit rough at the edge, we'll have to give it a sand over before we start drilling pilot holes for fixing it. So let me get that done and then I'll come back to you.
Summer's energy, we've got it all. Summer vibes, reaching for the sky. We're unstoppable, no need to ask why. Living in the moment, hearts full of fire. In this summer's rhythm, we never tire. As the sun sets, we'll never forget. Summer magic, our hearts are set.
So that's all the cleats. Actually, I don't know which bit is the cleat. Is that the bit that's on the wall or the bit that kind of hooks onto it? I don't know. Anyway, they're all on. They're all perfectly nice and level. Quite happy with that. I give them a bit of a sand, as you saw, but I'm in 2 minds whether to paint it or not. I quite like the sort of rough recycled look, because it is recycled board. I got it from a guy up the road. But let me know in the comments whether you think I should come back and paint it white to match in with the back of the board or not. So the next thing then is, we haven't actually got anything to go on it yet, so I need to have a think about what tools I'm going to put on here first, and then make the holder to clip into the cleats. So having done all of that, I've just realised the only 2 bits of 18mm ply that I've got at the minute are this size. So whatever I make for the first one isn't going to be massive. So what I was thinking is, one of the most used things that I pick up most regularly is a chisel. So I'm just thinking, I've got a set of 6 chisels here. I think I'll have a go at making something for these first. That's all glued up, put together. There it is, first piece. Done a little bit of detailing with the router. Slots on the wall. We've got some chisels. I mean, the idea really is this will kind of just develop and grow as I come up with ideas. Things I see on Pinterest or on other people's videos. But you get the idea. That is what we were aiming for. Look, bit of tool storage. You know, move it along or lift it up, move it down, whatever you want really. And obviously I've got quite a lot of space to add a few things onto it. So that's it. And once again, if you've liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you kind of give it a thumbs up or subscribed. As I mentioned earlier, there are quite a few tools. I've put the links in the description below. It is an affiliate link, so if you do click on it and order something, I will get a little bit of money for that, and that all helps. That will help me do the next project. So thank you very much. Thank you again for watching. Literally, where have I put it? Literally had it in my hands 2 minutes ago. Losing the plot. Ah!